Hi good people, so today we will be doing a lock updo. I'm starting this style on freshly retwisted hair. I should have retwisted my hair going towards the front instead of a side part, but it is what it is. So I'm going to figure out how high I want my ponytail to be, as I want a bang in the front and I want lock petals for my ponytail. And then I'll figure out how big I want the lock petals to be. So after I get my hair in a ponytail, and it's a struggle in the back since it's short, I start working on the lock knots. So with the lock knots, I measure how short or how long I want my bang to be, fold it up, and then I twist down. For the front, I'm twisting 2 locks together, fold it up, and I wrap it around the lock going down. Once I get to the loop at the end, I just pull the hair through. I did have some hair that kind of stuck out at the bottom of the locks, but in the end I just go in with a crochet hook and I just pull that hair through. So again, I'm going to measure where I want it to be, wrap the hair around the lock going down. And sometimes the hair may be a little longer than I expected. So once I get it wrapped all the way down, I'll sometimes just push it up just to give me a little bit of room. And then once I get to the end, I just pull that hair through the loop. This is a very time-consuming process, so I just had no idea it would take this long to do just a few bangs. And it may be because it's my first time, so I can't imagine doing my entire head, but I do plan to do my entire head for another lock style in the future. So again, we're just gonna take the lock and measure it, hold it there and wrap it around the lock. And as you go around that lock, you can just push it up to create more space until you get down to the bottom of the loop. And then once you get to the end, you can pull that hair through the loop and you'll see I'll have some hair sticking out, which is why I ended up doing the crochet hook. I did the crochet hook because I did not want to do rubber bands. It seems to be a lot of different ways you can do lock knots, but I try not to use rubber bands if I don't have to. Listen, your girl was tired. Like at this point, I was like, do I really want to continue with this? But you know, we're just gonna push on through. So now we'll focus on the ponytail. Here's some hair I ordered. No, I'm just playing. So this is hair I cut back in 2019 when I cut my hair in a bob, and I just decided to keep it. So I thought, why not use it to make a fuller ponytail for the lock petals since I don't have thick hair. And I struggled initially just trying to get in the ponytail, trying to make sure everything was covered up. But I basically just made one ponytail and put another ponytail on top of it. But I decided to take one of the lock knots out. It needed to be in the ponytail. And so I tried it again, and that seemed to work out pretty good. I think it'll be kind of cool to dye the hair that I cut off. Like I definitely need to dye it black so it can match the hair I have now, but I think it'd be kind of cool to dye it a different color in case I wanted to add some little bits of color throughout my hair without actually having to dye it. It was a struggle, like I said, to get all this through the ponytail, but once I got all of it through and combed through and everything, I just kind of pulled at the roots a little bit so it would not be so tight. Oh, well, you ever do a hairstyle and you notice like that can be a hairstyle before you even get to the hairstyle you're doing? Yeah, that's kind of what was going on. But anywho, I pulled the hair back, got it to the position that I wanted to be, and then I started to work on the lock petals. Never do your hair without music going in the background. Okay, so that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this type of content, like, subscribe, and until then, stay blessed. Bye.